welcome back. Happy New Year! It's 2024. I can't believe it. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I talk about my passion for books, manga, and everything nerdy. This video today is coming to you from a different angle. This is my new reading chair that my fiance got me for Christmas, and I jumped so high that I don't think I've ever jumped that high before. But I am so excited to have this. I am so excited for this year. I have so many goals that I want to achieve for the channel, for my reading, for myself, and I just cannot wait to get started. So first off, let's talk about I have some things written down here. So let's talk about where I went at the end of the year. A little life update for you. So unfortunately, work took a huge chunk away from reading, and that's because I had this big huge project that I was working on, and by the time I would get home I would be exhausted and too tired, and I'd have life things that I had to do, and I just got to the point where I just put filming by the wayside, unfortunately, and that's very, very sad for me because I love doing it. I love sharing it with you guys, but that unfortunately happened, and a little sprinkle of my depression and anxiety flew in there, as well as wedding planning. So I got engaged in December of 2022, and our wedding is May of this year, 4 months away, and there's so much still to do. And so there was that, along with work and along with just life stuff in general, and then the holidays started rolling around and I just got caught up in all of that, and here we are today. But I am really, really hoping to change that this year. I have so many new things that I want to do. I'm feeling a little rusty. I don't know why, but the newest thing, of course, is my reading chair. So I am really hoping that I'm going to get a ton of more reading done this year, because my sweet, sweet future husband decided to give up his side of the office so that I could have this chair in here. And so it's now kind of become my oasis. So I have, as you can see, please ignore my messy desk back there, but I have my desk where I can do my crafts and journaling and other stuff. I have my bookshelves. I've got 2 bookshelves here, a bookshelf here, and behind the camera is another bookshelf, because the way this room is set up, it's kind of like awkward. So I couldn't really and I have a tinier bookshelf down here. So I kind of had to spread my bookshelves around, but that's okay. Anyway, I got off topic. But one of the things that I want to try and do is at least produce a video for you guys once a week. I'm aiming for Fridays. I think that some of my filming can get done during the weekends because it's the best time for me. I'm hoping to film on the weekends and then get a video out to you guys on Friday, because that'll give me enough time to edit the video for you. That's a big, huge goal of mine. I also have, we're just going to talk about channel goals right now. I apologize, I did not tell you where we were going. So channel goals. So the 1 video a week is what I'm hoping to produce. Also, some of my series that I developed this year, one of them called Will I Continue? I did it with manga. I showed you guys the series that I started with volume 1, and I told you whether I was going to continue or not. There was some on that video if you're interested in seeing it. It's the latest video up. I will try to remember to link it in the description box below. So that video was just me talking about if I liked volume 1. Another thing I want to bring back is my manga madness. I started this probably back in 2022. March of 2022 is when I started this. I kind of just flew by the seat of my pants with the first one. The second one I thought out better. And this year I'm going to really do more for this one. I've had a few people reach out and tell me that they enjoyed this read along. So if you're interested, then stay tuned for that. I have a few couple of new series that I want to start on my channel too. I'm not gonna say anything here, so you'll be surprised. Also, I'm hoping to do some collabs and buddy reads with some people, so stay tuned for that. And I have a channel goal for this year that I'm really, really hoping to achieve. I don't mind sharing this because I am a little channel, but I hope to maybe get up to 100 subscribers this year. I really, really hope maybe I can get up to that number. It would be awesome. If not, that's okay, but it would be awesome. I think that's all of my channel goals for this year. The biggest one being that I want to do one video a week. So we will hope that we achieve that. All right, let's move on to my reading goals for this year. I have a few. My reading goal on Goodreads I set for 21 because for 2023 I had a goal of 25 books and unfortunately I was too shy of that. So I did not make that. But anyway, that's my goal on Goodreads is 20. So my goal on Goodreads is 21 books. I'm really hoping to surpass that. That's my cats. You know it wouldn't be my video if my cats didn't interrupt in some way, shape, or form. Alright, so another reading goal is to read my physical TBR down a whole lot this year. I'm going to try my best not to get the new stuff, the new releases, because I have so much that I have that's unread. More actual books than manga, but I have so much. I have a hard time with letting go of my books, and it really sucks because I haven't touched some of these books in years, but I have trouble letting them go. I mean, I've gotten rid of some of them, but some of them I'm just like, I read the synopsis, I'm like, maybe I'll really want to read this one day, so maybe I should keep that one. But I really, really need to try and get rid of it. But yes, that is my goal. And my goal for physical books to read off my TBR is not really going to be... I mean, I have a goal of 21 on Goodreads, but my goal for physical books is 24. I wanted to read 24 books in 2024 off of my physical TBR just because it is insane, y'all. Insane. I have a whole shelf right here that's dedicated to books that I have not read yet. Some books on these two shelves that you normally see in the back of my videos have books that are unread on it. Shae from Shae Geeks Out and Izzy from Happy for Now are doing the Read What You Own challenge again. Except for they're doing it for all year this time. And they have bingo boards and such. I might dip my toe into that a little bit. But I did kind of like what they did last year, where they focused the first 3 months of just reading their physical books and not buying anything. I think that might be something that I do for myself. Just because I want to try and limit how many books I'm getting. Because I have enough. I really, really do. But I know all the brand new books out there, they catch your eye and you want them. But I don't know. I could go on and on about that. But we will just wrap that up and let it go. And my last reading goal that I have is I want to try and read all of my back list of NetGalley arcs. I have a bunch that I got from some publishers on NetGalley, and I have not finished them, and they're way overdue, and I know that's really bad, but I'm really going to try and go back and finish all of those and try not to request anymore, because some of them that I did request were really, really interesting, and I just kind of didn't have time to read them. And those are all digital, so hopefully I can get those done a lot faster too. I'm thinking maybe one of those a month might help to do, because there's not a whole lot, because I don't request as much as some other people, so that could be an achievable goal for me. So there's that. I think another goal that I want to talk about is I want to try and do a reading journal this year, and I'm going to make it simple, because I think every time I've tried to do a reading journal in the past, I've stopped doing it because it got too complicated and I was annoyed, and I was just like, no, I'm just not going to worry about this. I'm just going to use Goodreads to track it. But I love doing like scrapbooks and junk journaling and stuff like that. So I'm like, why? Why did I stop this? Plus, I think it would help me track better, because I would be able to talk to you guys more clearly about my thoughts, because I would have everything written in this. This is not the book I'm going to use. I'm just using this. I think my key word for reading this year is going to be simple. I'm going to try and make everything simple. Not make it so hard on myself trying to keep up with everybody. Not make it to where I'm trying to get in all the new releases. I'm trying to get arcs. You know, I just want to go back to reading for fun. I really think that's what I'm trying to go back to. In terms of the journal, tracking was another thing, is I'm going to track what I read more and write out my thoughts more. So, if you are interested in my journal and how my journal looks, I can do one for you. I'm not the best at it. Probably won't look the prettiest, but I will do it for you if you're interested. Oh, I just thought of one more thing that I did not put on this list, and I cannot believe that I didn't put it on the list. Anyway, one of my goals this year is going to be, actually, I have 2 more goals, and then I think I've babbled enough. I hope this video is not going to be extremely long. Anyway, so I thought of 2 more goals. I knew I was forgetting something. I think I'm going to do quarterly wrap-ups, because with my reading habits of unfortunately being a little bit slower of a reader and having a full-time job and other life things, I think I'll read enough to do a quarter video. So that would be 3 months in. So January, February, March. At the end of March, I'll do a quarterly wrap-up, and then so on and so on for the 4 quarters of the year. I just think that would be a whole lot easier for me to do. And another thing is I want to try and do a monthly reset. I know there's many other channels that do, but I kind of like how they're doing it. I may do it a little different than they do because they do a lot of stat stuff on theirs, and I don't think I'm that level of sharing like stats and stuff. I could do like formats because I want to track that too, of how what format I'm reading, whether it be physical, digital, audiobook, because this past year I have been getting into audiobooks. So that might be a good avenue for me to go through this year. But yeah, I really think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some more vlogs on here as well. And you'll probably see me do a lot in this chair just because it's really comfy. And I think it would be fun to talk to you guys in it. I'm hoping to maybe add some more decor up here for you guys. I don't know if you can see it or not. I think that's what I'm going to do. I want to try and grow my channel, have fun with my channel, bring my passion for reading back, and start to really enjoy the process. Because that's mainly what it's all about, is having fun. So those are my goals for 2024 this year. If you have any goals that you have, please share them with me down in the comments. I would love to know. And if you don't want to do that, you can always put an emoji down, or just put that you were here, just so I know that you loved the content you were watching. If you just want to put the word here, that's totally fine. But anyway, with that said, I hope you guys have a lovely new year, and always remember to stay strong and read on. Bye now.